How's it going, folks? So the band, the Storyteller, they're back from an extended absence. They have a new song here called "They Will Fear Our Battle Cry," and they have a new album coming out in April. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to checking this out. So without further ado, let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go.
So strong the air is cold all through the land. That's what we are born within, our way of life. Strength and fearless is our code. We never kneel. Cornered wolves will never flee. They strike to kill. Better turn around, or you will fall. All that claim it's all a lie, then come and die. Oath we took and shall fulfill, with strength and steel. Every step within our soil is paved with blood. Whoa, we stand our ground.
Wow, interesting there. Not at all what I was expecting. Not at all. You know, there's some elements of this song that I really, really dug. I mean, I'm a big fan of folk metal, and there was a lot of like folk elements in there. So I was certainly getting my folk metal jig on for certain spots. But you know, as a whole, very curious for a first single. You know, for the new album. You know, not what I would pick personally. You know, it's kind of the song that is like the opening track of the album. Really, kind of sets the tone, sets the mood for the album, but not really a single sort of song, in my opinion. So for an opening track, if I started up the album, I'd be like, oh, this is cool. You know, this is a really, really cool kind of atmospheric way to kind of build some anticipation for the rest of the album. But as a standalone single, it didn't really do it for me, to be honest. Again, there's some elements that I really like, and it's not that I dislike this. It's just for a single. It's just a very peculiar choice. So, you know, as it started, you know, I really kind of enjoyed that shamanic kind of chanting stuff, and the atmospheric sound, and the heavy drums were really neat. And again, some of those folk elements, especially in certain spots, I thought was really, really cool. And, you know, so you know, I don't know. I mean, it just it feels like the song. I mean, if it's to be a single, it feels like it should have built up a bit more. And you know, it's cool starting out with that minimalistic sort of style, the tribal sounding drums, and those little folk elements thrown in there with his kind of chanting sort of vocals. Kind of, you could see like an army like kind of getting ready, and like in the song, you know, pounding the shields with your sword or your weapon, and you know, just getting pumped up, getting ready. You're marching in almost. Or even like on like a Viking type ship, and you know, just you're getting ready, and it suits that vibe, it suits that style. But it was neat kind of having the guitar come in for like the bridge sort of, and that added a really nice touch. But it felt like the song needed to build up more, and add in some extra elements to the song, like more guitar, more, you know, traditional kind of drums, bass, you know, maybe some little bit of symphonic elements in there and stuff to really just build into the song, and make it get more and more grand as it goes. You know, add a little bit more of an edge to it with some guitar in there, and just, yeah, build up that energy. Because as it is, like as it was going, it just kind of wears out its welcome, because there's not a whole lot going on, and nothing really ever changes. So just listening to this as a standalone single just kind of peters out a bit. It just, you know, I found myself kind of losing interest in the song, even though there were some elements that I really liked. But again, like, if I started the album and I was just listening to the album, this is the first song, I feel like I'd have more patience for it. But just as a standalone single here, it just, yeah, I mean, it just doesn't do it for me. It just doesn't quite land. So, yeah, very interesting song. Again, in the right place and time, I think the song could work. But here, as I keep repeating myself over and over again, as a standalone single, it just doesn't do anything to really build up excitement for the album, or anything like that. It's just kind of a very weird choice. So yeah, you know, ultimately it's a bit underwhelmed. I think it's neat. Again, as a spot in the album, it could really kind of contribute something cool to the overall album itself. But here, I don't know. Anywho, I just keep repeating myself. I think you all know how I feel about it. I'm still looking forward to the album, though. And I appreciate kind of something different, but yeah, it just doesn't have enough going for it to really stand out. Anywho, let me know, folks, in the comments down below what you think of this song. Are you looking forward to the new album? Let's talk about it. I'll catch you next time. Ranger. Out.